And it got the kids excited about where food comes from. A lot of times in the north, we don't know where our food comes from. So that was a really exciting moment for the kids because they grew it, they could eat it, they knew where it came from, and they were so proud to tell and share this experience with the community. So I feel like SucSeed is a success.
Our Labrador adventure. On the agenda today, we're headed to Peacock Primary this morning and then headed back to Mealy Mountain Collegiate in the afternoon to film a testimonial and visit another exciting class.
Yeah, it was awesome. We're really excited to meet Brad and we're excited to get going with the rest of the schools.
Yes, and who knows where else today will bring us. I'm sure we'll have a couple stops on the way, but stay tuned. But first, coffee.
Brad Wade. I'm a social studies and humanities teacher here at Mealy Mountain Collegiate in Valley Goose Bay. Besides my social studies class that you came in for, I also teach entrepreneurship, world religions. I'm an IRT from time to time, and so many. Oh, and science. So I teach science 1206, so weather, chemistry, physics, and biology.
Hey guys, it's day 3.
And this morning we went to Mary Queen of Peace and we have 6 different teachers signed up to do SucSeed Garden, so whoop.
They were awesome, so much fun.
Some of our favorite classes too, I think. Not that we have favorites, but they were some of our favorites. And now we are headed on an adventure and we are going to
Mud Lake!
Woo! So to get there, we need to drive 20 minutes down a dirt road. And then we have a lovely gentleman who is the husband of the teacher we're going to go visit, who's going to pick us up in his boat. So we have a half-hour boat ride across to Mud Lake, and we are super excited.
You guys will be joining us on the ride over as well, so we'll see you then.
Stay tuned. Park the car, and if you can see in the background, there's a little boat coming to get us. We have our Tim Hortons and our camera gear, and we're ready to go.
Here we go, Mud Lake. We're coming to see ya.
So by teaching kids that, you know, hydroponics can be another way to get those good foods that you want to be eating, as opposed to going, you know, down to Burger King or something like that and getting a burger for $3 that's just going to stick to your arteries. Like, I feel that's really important. And again, when it comes to eating good foods, if we're further north in Canada, the sustainability isn't there. So we want to grow things like, you know, potentially corn and yams and things like that, just different things that maybe the kids aren't exposed to as well, so that they can try it and see what real food tastes like, because sometimes they don't know what real food tastes like. Well, for me, when I first learned about SucSeed, like I had mentioned to you the other day, I was really impressed with the fact that you are a B certified company. That means a lot to me because I think that companies should be eco-conscious and should be aware of the footprint that they're leaving on the planet as well.
Hi, it's day 4.
And we started off this morning by heading all the way down to Northwest River to visit the Lake Melville School and had an awesome time setting up gardens in 2 different classes. One of the classes has had gardens for 3 years, so the students have used them in grades 6, 7, and 8 so far. So that was super exciting to see how their knowledge continues to grow just like them.
Yep, they had a ton of knowledge. Some of them knew even some things that we didn't think they would, which was pretty cool. And now we just got back from the Women's Center. We had a really great visit with them. And now we are back at Amelia Mountain Collegiate to interview some teachers.
There's a super all-star science teacher here named Sarah O'Donnell. She is one of the most passionate teachers I've seen around science and sustainability. So we are super excited to do this interview and we can't wait to share it with you.
See you later.
So right now in our world, agriculture is a topic that's really, really hot, so to speak. I mean, it's something that no matter where you are on the planet, affects you, and it's a very important thing that affects you. And so I believe that it's really important to show how important agriculture is and naturally growing things to young children so that when they grow up, they can understand where their food comes from, safe ways of obtaining their food, and understand basically that they can have a say and a voice in what they eat and how it's grown. I think that's really important, and so I feel that this is an excellent opportunity for those young people to get that experience.
It's day 5, and we're still running on 2 horns. Another really exciting day today. So we started off the morning with the Science Center farm and got to meet an incredible farmer and scientist named Jamie, which was really exciting. Then we headed to the Tree Daycare. We're going to get a couple of our gardens and do some of our ECE programming, which you should check out. And if you have questions, you can contact Haley on her team. And now we're meeting with a couple of community members and then hopefully headed to a boil up
With the seniors, which we are so happy about.
So stay tuned.
Bye. Hi everybody, it's day 6.
And we're driving
A lot.
650 kilometers to be certain.
All the way from Goose Bay, all the way down to Lentaloo. We went to the craft fair this morning. It was super fun. We have tons of crafts in the back seat. We bought lots of things there, but we love to support local, so it was great.
And now we're driving.
We'll see you later when we're not driving anymore.
So with regards to creating a better planet, sustainability is the buzzword, right? Most of our kids don't think that they have a huge impact on the lifestyle that they live or on the planet where we live, but the thing is we all impact what's happening. And so teaching about sustainability is really, really important because if they don't understand what that is, if the youth don't understand what that is, how can we possibly expect them to show sustainability practice in the future, like when they're in the real world, so to speak? So I do my best as a science teacher to try to help kids understand what sustainability is so that they really understand what their impact is, their carbon footprint, so to speak, and try to adjust it so that they feel better about what they're putting out into the world.
We no longer remember what day it is. No. It's our one day off, so we are exploring Labrador and Quebec. And look what we just found. Only adventures today.
Absolutely.
I find that teaching youth about agriculture is so important because we've been doing this for generations, and we're living in such a globalized world that we often lose the connection that we have with our food.
Hi everybody, it's November 1st. We're not sure what day it is anymore, but it's November 1st. We're in our poppies, and we are headed to Labrador Straits Academy to set them up.
Super excited, jam-packed day full of school visits and then some community visits and maybe even a bonfire tonight.
Ooh, should be fun. See ya.
Of all the teachers who had these different vegetables growing in their classroom, and how engaged the kids were with actually watching the day-by-day growth, which can be painfully slow sometimes with plants. But they were invested. They took on the initiative to start the growing. They learned about all the lighting and the nutrients needed to kind of be put into their vegetables and their fruits and things like that, and they grew them. We had some successes, we had some that didn't go as well, but everyone got a pepper in the end, and that was really, really cool.
Thank you to Unue for giving us this amazing opportunity to be able to have students see plants grow in the classroom and lead to a sustainable future.
Thank you so much, MasterCard Foundation, for this opportunity.